Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about a very interesting company, SJVN, a public limited power sector company, and why I believe that it is one of the solid companies of the stock market and what needs to be done. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position into any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Now about SJVN, it was established in 1984 and they provide major power solutions. So they have many power projects running at the moment, and it is one of the many Ratna companies of India, which are very few at the moment here in India. The company has already commissioned 5 projects which has totaled over 2000 megawatt recently, and it is a 2000 megawatt of installed capacity since its inception. Currently, it is implementing power projects in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. So, probably they have a pan India presence with the orders from all across India and a public limited government oriented firm. If you look at the financials of the company, it has been really robust with the sales year on year growing at 26% and the PAT growing at around 45%. It has a very high dividend yield of around 8%, and the return on equity of the company is around 12.5%. These are numbers of Q2 FY20 compared to FY19. The operating profit margin is a whopping 81%, and currently it is trading at only 6 times earnings. Now, this is absolutely tremendous with the kind of operating profit margin that it is giving, and the dividend yield that it is trading at. So the performance of the stock has not been that good as compared to the numbers that we have just mentioned. The stock has underperformed over the last 2 years. Numbers have improved over time, so it was not that good. The numbers were not that good about 2-3 quarters ago, but now it is improving all the time. And because of the sector being in abysmal condition, people are not looking at such companies at the moment. Now, government oriented, you can say, projects should come in over the next 2 to 3 years. Why? Because of the condition of the power sector at the moment, because of the condition of the economy at the moment. Government have to start spending, and when the government starts spending, it would begin from its own public sector companies because they'll get the projects. So that's why I believe that SJVN will not fall behind either, and they'll also get some projects for sure. So they'll get the orders from the government, and the profit growth has been continuous. So the company has not gone into losses for a number of quarters, and it has been growing profit for the last 2 years or so, although the stock has not performed. If we look at the technicals, it is trading under its book value at the moment. It's trading around 24-25 rupees, perched at 200 DMA. So not quite, you won't say that it is very expensive at the moment. Levels of around 29-30 looks a very strong resistance for the moment, but levels of around 23 and a half, 24 looks very strong support. So it is currently trading around about its support level, and the valuations are very reasonable at around you can say 4.5, around 5 and a half times on PE basis, and less than its book value. The most important and the most attractive thing about the company is the fact that it is giving a dividend in excess of I think around 2 rupees, and the company is right now at 24, 23, 24 rupees. So it is giving a dividend yield of more than 8%. So somebody who wants to invest for the long haul and get a dividend regularly can really look at this company. Plus the price at which it is quoting at the moment is very reasonable, and any movement in the power sector, albeit might not happen very soon, but any movement in the power sector would help SJVN to go up further from these 24-23 rupee levels. So you'll get appreciation of the stock as well as the company providing you with good level of dividends. And remember one thing, that when we talk about companies which are public limited, because the government also gets the share of the dividend, it is very seldom seen that the dividend ratio go down, or or the dividends payout go down. In fact, it goes up, probably in a 4 to 5 year span. If you look at companies in the public sector domain, these dividend payouts always go up. So that is the most attractive part about SJVN at the moment. So probably what needs to be done, I believe that this is not a stock in which you will get a 10-12x return or mega returns in a year like in HDFC or Infosys and so on and so forth, or 20-25%, but you're getting returns of 8% for sure. And even if the stock depreciate, you're getting better dividend yield. So probably invest for your child, invest for over the next 15-20 years. I've written 8 to 12 years, but probably what you can do is invest for the next 15-20 years, and reap the benefit of dividend, increase your holding so that you can get the dividends. Why I'm falling towards this concept right now is because if you want to invest it through an FD, you'll get a return of around 6%, and this is post tax, whereas in dividend you don't have to pay any tax, and you'll get a return of around 8.5%. There are other companies also. If you like me to make videos on dividend stocks, I'll do that along with this. And we know about other companies like Coal India, BHEL, etc. There are many which provide good dividend yields, and there are others which we do not know about, but they still provide good dividend yields over a longer period of time. So one can look at this company in that regard, plus the business that it is into. The power sector is in coma at the moment. So I mean, if you want to invest in commodities in these kind of sectors which are into power infrastructure, etc., and you see that India require this sector to grow, then for sure you'll do it when the sector is in difficult circumstances. And for sure at the moment power is in deep trouble. So probably this is the time to invest, and SJVN could be one of the top bets. So buy as a small monthly SIP. Do not rush to just buy big number of shares at 24-25 levels. They keep buying something like of 1,000-1,500 rupees shares every month, and accumulate over the next 8 to 12 years, so that you can have a good dividend payout by the time you retire, by the time you are 40, 45 or whatever, and then keep on reaping the benefits of the dividends. So the mere dividends will give a cushion of 8% in this company. And as the company has survived and putting on very good profit and sales numbers, then I believe that when the sector revives, whenever, whether it's 2 years, 5 years, 7 years down the line, then these companies will be the big beneficiary, because they have already expanded their capacity, they have already put in place all the operational activities, and all they require are number of orders to begin flowing in even more, so that the gestation period of getting profitability becomes lower. So all this augurs well, although I believe that the sector would have to revive, and the economy has to revive for this stock to do really well in terms of the price levels. But yes, the dividend yield is extremely attractive. So this was my video on SJVN. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Thanks a lot for watching.